Well, it's time to make some Valentine decorations. So I'm trying my hand at a few new things that I'm not sure that I've never made before. Hi, it's Sharon from Sherry's Fairies, and we're going to make some Valentine decorations. And I would like to welcome everybody to my channel. And all my new subscribers, welcome, welcome. Anyone who's been with me for a while, I so appreciate you. And if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed, and watch the video and see if you like it, and then please subscribe. Really helps my channel get out there so that so other people can see my channel. Well, here I am mixing my white paint. I bought 3 old books from the seniors hall where I go. They're having a book sale. So I looked for 3 old books, just the right size that I wanted. And I'm getting my white paint ready so that I can paint these books white. I've never done this before, but I think they're going to turn out kind of cute. Anyhow, just getting my paint ready here. Grabbing the first book, and it has a jacket on it, so we'll take the jacket off, of course, and throw it on the floor. That's where most of my garbage goes and then I clean up after. Usually. Sometimes I don't. Anyhow, here's my first book. And I tried to pick colors that I thought the white paint would go over easily. So, you just start painting. And I painted all the books twice. They needed 2 coats. And I'm using chalk paint, but I watered it down. You don't have to, but mine was pretty thick, so I thought, well, I'll just water it down and maybe go a little further. So I'm just going to continue painting my books. Well, I did paint that one side that was blue white. And I gave them all a second coat, and then I let them dry overnight so that they were good and dry. And I looked through all my ribbon, and I found this beautiful red ribbon. To me, it just speaks Valentines. So I decided I would wrap my books in this beautiful red ribbon. So I cut it and I taped it on there. I thought that looked very, very pretty with the white books and the red ribbon. And now I decided it needs some embellishment. And I have wooden hearts, so I took one of the larger wooden hearts and I thought it would look sweet glued on there. But I didn't really like the wooden color, so I painted it white. And then I just glued it right onto the red ribbon. And I thought it looked really pretty. Then I decided it needed a little bit more, so I dug in my buttons and I found the cutest little button that was exactly the same color as the red in the ribbon. And I thought it just finished it off really nice. This is one decoration done for Valentine's Day. Anyhow, this is a little craft that I'm going to make on a piece of wood. I got some wood scraps from my niece, which is wonderful. They're all free. And I have all these pretty papers. And I picked out a few papers. Just trying to decide, because I thought I was going to make more than one, but it took a little bit to make the one. Here, I picked out a whole bunch of different papers, all different colors and stuff, and I was thinking, boy, I'm going to be so industrious and I'm going to make a whole bunch of signs. Well, I got fooled. I made one sign, and it does take a while. So I picked out the size of board that I like, and it was quite nice. I didn't really need to sand it or anything. It was quite smooth. There, I just used my fingernail file and took off a few of the little slivers that were sticking out, and it worked just fine. So now I'm pondering, what color am I going to use? So here I finally settled on a piece of pink pretty paper that has little hearts on it, and the other one has, I forget what that's called, no, not herringbone, oh, some kind of stripe. Shoot, can't remember what it's called. Here I'm placing it on the board and I'm marking it, and so that I can just rip the paper and glue it on. I did take my time and thought I did it just so, but right at the very top there's a little bit of wood showing, and I really didn't notice that until after, when I was putting my words and my trim on. So, but anyhow, I took my fingernail file again and I just filed the paper off. Maybe that's when I made my mistake and filed it too much. I don't know. Anyhow, it's a first try. And I think it turned out pretty cute. Spoiler alert. Now I'm measuring to put the other paper on. And it's a striped paper. And I think the two papers look really pretty together. So I'm going to do the same thing, just glue and put it down carefully. Here I decided I'm going to paint the edges white. And it probably would have been smarter if I'd painted the thing first and then glued the paper on. But it's okay, it seemed to work. So I'm giving all the edges a good coat of white. And I only gave them one coat. letting the paint dry, and I put lace around to trim it all off, and I didn't video it. One of those things that happens sometimes. Anyhow, the lace is just glued around, and now I'm selecting the hearts that I want to put on the sign. And I got out some of the stickers that I bought from the dollar store. I don't have a cricket, but I'm thinking of getting a cricket. Maybe I'll ask for a cricket for my birthday. I think it would be great to add to my crafting supplies. Do a lot of things. I've been watching a lot of videos. So anyhow, here I have 3 hearts, and I'm going to paint those hearts white. So here I'm using my new heat gun that I got for Christmas. All these fancy tools. And I dried my hearts. And now I'm going to start sticking the letters on. But had a little trouble getting the H on, because I don't think the heart was quite dry enough, the paint. So it took me a bit to get the H on. And I didn't get it on till the end. So I used my little clamps to try and hold the H on to see if it would stick. And then I carried on and just put the U and the G on the other 2 hearts, because the word we're going to put on there is hug. And it didn't really work with that H. So I ended up taking that H off and just putting another one on when it was drier. Okay, so here I'm gluing the letters on the board. They're on the heart, and now they're going on the board. And sorry about my arm being in there. I was reaching for my glue gun, not realizing what a bad position that was in. Oh well, next time I'll know better. I'll know better. And I'm kind of hoping to get something to put up over my desk so that the camera can point straight down onto the projects I'm working on. So here I'm just fooling around, getting the hug on, and the H fell. Paint it and dry it and try another H. Well, I'm waiting for the heart to dry where I'm going to put my H. I decided I'm going to put a heart in the other space where the stripes are. And I'm going to put a white wooden heart. And I'm going to paint a pink wooden heart if I can get my paint open. I think that's kind of funny. I had to bang it. And that's still wet. I was testing it to see, and it's still wet. So let's put some paint in the lid, and we'll paint that little heart pink. Okay, we got that little heart painted pink. And then I have an even smaller little heart that I painted white. So I'm going to put the 3 on there in that space. Okay, so that white heart that needs the H on it is dry, so I took another H out of my sticker package, and it's stuck on there just lovely. So I was very pleased to see that. So now I'm going to stick the bigger white heart in the corner, kind of not straight up and down, just kind of on a slant. There we go. Now I'm going to put the other hearts on. I'm going to put the little pink one on first, and then I'm going to put the little white one on. And there's our little sign saying hug for Valentine's Day. And this is how I displayed them on our TV cabinet. Our TV is above this cabinet. So I put a little bird, red bird, right on top of my books. And you can see that cute little button and the pretty red ribbon. And there's our books. They look so pretty. And our hug sign. Could have centered the hug better, but for a first time, it's not bad. I think it looks good, and I think it all looks lovely with my little picture with the pretty flowers on it. I think that looks quite sweet for Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great Valentine's Day and are having fun decorating. And thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Bye.